Hello friends. Welcome to Current Affairs Review. Topic for today's video is floods, a perennial menace. A flood is an overflow of water that submerges land that is usually dry, or a state of higher water level along a river channel or on coast leading to inundation of land that is not normally submerged. There are several kinds of floods, each differing in their genesis and impact. Coastal flood. This type of floods usually hits the areas that lie on the coast of a sea, which is usually a result of high tides storming the coastal area. Fluvial or river floods. It happens when a river overflows its valley due to the continuous addition of water due to incessant rains or melting of glaciers upstream. Pluvial or surface flood. This floods is usually caused by incessant rains that leave a huge pool of water on the surface, independent of the overflowing water bodies. Flash floods, although this could happen anywhere, but they mostly happen in mountainous regions, due to cloudburst which causes heavy downpour of water over a small area for a short spell. India is highly prone to several floods owing to its varied geography, where out of the total geographical area of 329 million hectares, more than 40 million hectares are prone to floods. But what are the causes behind this vulnerability? To state the causes of floods, let us segment into two parts. Firstly, the natural causes. In natural causes, heavy precipitation is one of main factor where in India due to huge inflow of water can be seen over the landscapes and the rivers. Another is cyclones, which cause floods in dual ways. They would storm the sea water onto the coastal lands and inundate them. Later they cause heavy rainfall in the interiors and submerge the landscapes. As the river ages, the amount of silt and sediments brought down by it from the upstream also rises, subsequently leading to river level rises and spills over the embankments. The excessive deposition of silt at the deltas by the sea tides lessens the discharging capacity of the city, which causes river water to flood. Sometimes, it is observed that sometimes earthquakes and landslides would change the course of rivers. Now the second part, that is anthropogenic causes, where encroachments on natural water bodies would deny the rain water and river water the avenues to flow, causing inundation of the areas. Indiscriminate expansion of urban areas has turned the natural landscapes into mere concrete jungles. As a result, we are closing down the ways for the excess water to seep down into the water tables. Due to mismanagement of municipal waste and reckless littering, our drains remain choked for the most part of the year, causing excess water remain stagnant with no scope to drain off. As we are expanding human settlements at the expense of forests and natural vegetation, we are decimating the natural mechanism to stem the speed of flow of flood waters, causing devastation. Due to poor maintenance, dams have been collapsing due to their inability to withstand the flood waters and are submerging the downstream areas. Global warming has led to climatic extremities, which manifests in extreme rainfall events, as was being evident in the recent years. The immediate impact of floods is manifested in the form of loss of lives and private and public properties. According to the official records, India suffered financial losses of around 95,000 crores due to floods in 2018, which is 2.6 times more than the previous year. As infrastructure gets damaged and disrupted, economic activities come to standstill, and as a result of which vast number of households lose their livelihood. The loss of properties and livelihood cumulatively force people to migrate to other places altogether in search of new livelihoods. Floods take a heavy toll on public health, where flowing water gives rise to waterborne and vector-borne diseases like cholera, typhoid, malaria, hepatitis, etc. in flood-hit areas. The loss of loved ones and the personal properties leave a chronic psychological impact on the victims, especially on children. According to the DTCSE survey, India suffered a total economic loss of 4.69 trillion between 1950 to 2018. This is a huge setback for any government, as money that is supposed to be invested in development plans should have to be diverted to rehabilitation plans. People from flood-hit area may grow intolerant against the incumbent government, and this may lead to chaos and anarchy. Government had set up National Flood Management Program 1954, Rashtriya Bara Ayog in 1976, Regional Task Forces in 1996, and National Commission for Water Resources in 1999. Also, government has constructed many dams for controlling the floods. Government also undertaken various watershed management measures such as improving vegetative cover through afforestation, measures to conserve soil, installing structural mechanisms. Even, NDMA has taken up flood risk mitigation scheme that includes development of omni-purpose flood shelters, preparation of river basin-specific flood early warning system, digital elevation maps for developing inundation models, and financial support to states for implementation. Indian Meteorological Department issues timely flood forecasting which helps authorities to intervene in advance. Interlinking of rivers to cross-compensate the overflow of water in any particular river valley. Lastly, classifying zones or areas basing up on the magnitudes, frequencies and probability levels of occurrence of floods. Download material for this issue from our website. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you.